And now the top is off and we've got the butter collection pans ready to go. So let's just start getting the butter dehydrated a bit more. So, clean pair of gloves, just come in here and grab a clump. There we go. Just bring it out. Plate out. So we'll be putting these into the butter collection trays, and it'll take about between 1/8 and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt for flavoring. Like I said, salt is add to your taste, more or less, or lack of taste. One. And now for the salting. So we've got our 1/4 of a teaspoon measurement spoon, the salt for the butter. The butter we've just more or less squeezed the excess water out of, and the mixing pot for putting the salt in and applying that consistently. So we put these in one more or less at a time. And these two, actually, this is big enough. Yep, that'll work. So we just take measurement of salt. Doesn't require a whole lot. There we go. Even that off. There. Sprinkle that on. And so this is going to be a lot of elbow grease. And mix it by hand. So. When you're pretty sure that you've got everything thoroughly mixed, we'll then put it in the tray. But it'll take a while. So I'll see you when I've finished mixing. And welcome back. We're now ready to smooth out the butter that's been put in the tray. We'll be using this special separator tool. And so we'll start on one side and then go to the other and then do the middle. So we'll just use the sides of the tray as a bit of a guide. Just keep it more or less, straight over the top. And side one. A little bit of muscles required on this. This one might need a little bit at the very end one more time. But yeah, just try to keep it straight. And then one more time in the very middle. Let that go overnight before we then start cutting. So, next paper. So let me get our length here. There we go. Alright. Like this. Alright. From the end. Cut. And there we go. A little bit more on that side, so we will do it like this. Move over, there we go, and cover it. So we just put a date on that for the oldest cream used. In the fridge it goes, and then tomorrow we will cut. And we are now ready to cut the butter. And so to do that, you're going to need things like that boiling water with a cutter / scraper inside to get it warmed up to cut through it more easily. We've got masking tape and a marker to put the month, day, and year on every package, and which is going to be done by that wax bag in the middle. Then we've got the scale, and then a bunch of paper towels, and this is all over a sanitized surface, but for the sake of being aseptic, we're going to do a bit of a fail-safe. So here's the butter. I got my gloves on, and you can see that there's the date in the corner, but for the butter packages, which are going to be rectangular cubes, we want month, day, and year. Now the tray has got grooves etched in at the midpoint between the short ends, so you'll know where to cut down the very middle. Typically, you cut down the middle, and then you cut the rectangular cubes from that point up and down all the way to one end, from another. Now we need to just take the wax paper off and then start cutting. So I will demonstrate that right now. Paper comes off, and like I said, gloves are on, and you can see there's an etch here, and then there's another etch right here. So you're going to want to go straight across from one edge to another. So here is that scraper / cutter, and we just go ahead and straight down. It's gonna be, a little bit of muscle behind this is always a good idea. So let me do the hot water to aid you with this going through the butter, like a hot cutter through butter. And see if I'm going a little bit skewed, so luckily I didn't go that much off, so finish that, and then we'll do, first we start at the one end. You're going to want to make these a little bigger because these are actually up on a curve a bit, and so we'll get the scale on and get that tiered. And so I would say probably about that much, might be close to a pound. Yeah, 1 to 1.1 pounds is always good. So there's one, and here's two. Put that in the hot water again, but anyway, just go ahead and grab it. Bring it up. First one, getting it out is always the tricky. Go. That's one. And we've got, about one and a quarter of a pound. So we'll simply cut a little bit off the edge, take it down to about 1.1. And it's always good to have a little bit of extra anyways, just in case you need to add to a brick. And there we go, 1 pound, or 1.1 pound. So that's what we do, and we just grab a bag. And the bag is not totally durable, so we got to be a little gentle with it. And the more uniform these are, the better they stack. Because we are going to be putting these in a box and in a freezer for long-term storage. So simply try to get it to go in more or less, one side flat, not an angle. Don't have a whole lot of room to play with this. And the bag did tear a little bit, but just a little bit. Okay, and there we go. That's in. Pull the bag down. Sticky butter. And there we go. So we just want to fold this over itself. And we've got a bit of tape. Got BI for butter, 1/12/16, and cut that off, and there we go. Butter, 1/12/16, and we'll just put that in a box, and then we will put it in the freezer with all the rest of them. So, repeat. And there we have it, the butter box with the liner and 1 pound increments of these butter rectangular cubes. So, just put them in, pull this up, I'll try to close it as best as it can be done. And then all we have to do, just put it in the freezer for long-term storage. That is 2.5 trays of butter. Good to go.